Everyone keeps talking about tanks, sanctions, NATO, troop movements as if war starts the moment the first missile is launched. Wrong. Real war starts earlier, when you quietly make your enemies too dependent, too confused, and too ideologically compromised to resist you. Russia didn't just roll into Ukraine. They prepared the battlefield long before that. Not with soldiers, with energy. Welcome to the real front line. Western Europe decided sometime in the 2000s that nuclear energy, clean, stable, safe, was suddenly evil. Not fossil fuels. Not coal. Nuclear. The only energy source that reduces carbon emissions without depending on weather or dictators. And who benefited when Germany shut down perfectly good nuclear plants? Let's check the scorecard. Germany needs baseload power. Solar and wind can't provide it, so they import Russian gas. Congratulations. The continent that lectured the world about green ethics became addicted to Russia's energy like a junkie asking its dealer for one last hit. Russia didn't need to lift a finger. Europe sabotaged itself. But here's the part people don't want to admit. This wasn't an accident. Russia has a long, well-documented history of funding anti-nuclear activist groups, anti-fracking movements, anti-pipeline protests inside the EU, political parties that campaign against nuclear, all while pushing one magical solution. Natural gas is the clean transitional fuel. Guess whose gas? The strategy was simple. Strip Europe of energy independence. Make them dependent on Russian pipelines. Then do whatever you want. Europe can't boycott Russia if it's freezing. Europe can't sanction Russia if its factories shut down. Europe can't threaten Russia if its entire energy grid is one Gazprom tantrum away from collapse. When Putin decided to invade Ukraine, he didn't worry about Europe responding. They couldn't. Their entire energy system was built like a mousetrap, and Putin was sitting there holding the cheese. It was strategic intelligence. Let's be honest. Germany single-handedly made half the continent vulnerable. The same country that lectured everyone about moral energy policy ended up burning coal, begging Qatar, crawling back to nuclear temporarily, and pretending none of this was their fault. If it wasn't tragic, it would be slapstick. Invasion started when Europe plugged its entire economy into Russian gas and called it renewable transition. Russia didn't need propaganda. Europe wrote it for them. Everything after that, Crimea, Donbass, the 2022 invasion, was enabled by years of Europe choosing ideology over reality. And Russia smiled the whole way. And Ukraine paid the price.